So what was that thing you told me earlier?
Oh, yeah, man, from Section 8 to building sections.
Welcome to another episode of Clutch Entrepreneurs. Today I have one of the youngest developers in the state of Texas building crazy houses. The designs are just one of a kind for sure. Who's built over 20 already at the young age of 34 and just getting started. My guest today, Anthony Starling.
Hold up.
Appreciate you for coming on the show, my guy.
Yes, sir. It's always love, man.
Man, so you are one of the youngest developers in Texas, right?
Right.
And
let me clarify that, man. Yes, I built over 20 homes, not as my personal homes, but you know what I'm saying, under somebody else's regime. But at the end of the day, I'm the one that made that shit.
Man, that's awesome, bro. So
Yes, sir.
honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's always been my goal.
Yeah.
Is to build a house. Like, it's crazy because none of my family did it, bro. Like, my dad didn't build a house. My dad was in the 18-wheeler industry.
Yeah.
My grandpa was a carpenter, but I didn't really be
For
around
sure.
it like that. And but there was always just something, man. Like, I just remember, like, just anytime I passed through new development, framing and shit,
Yeah.
it would always just amaze me. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I promise I'll stop the car and
Yeah.
I'd go walk through it, like after
sure.
hours.
Yeah.
And it's just always amazed me, bro. So I'm still gonna get there.
Yeah.
But we ain't there yet.
Yeah.
But so it's really something that's fascinated me.
For sure.
So it's cool that you're doing it, man, because
Yeah.
we're about the same age.
Yeah.
And you're out here you're about to do what, like a big multi-million-dollar development here downtown.
$3.4 million. But I would say when I was a kid, man, where I got my inspiration from, me and my mom and my sisters, my brothers and sisters, man, we would get on the Via bus. You know what I'm saying? Well, growing up, my mom didn't really have a car, so we was always on the bus, and I was that kid hanging out the window like, nigga, that's my car. You feel me? That's my house.
Yeah.
And so I want to say that's what kind of where my inspiration came from, man, at a very young age and shit. So we grew up in public housing, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Section 8, man. Hold up.
What was that thing you told me earlier?
Oh, yeah, man, from Section 8 to building sections.
Man, I like that right there. So tell me, man, what inspired you to like get into the development, the buildings?
Man, so believe it or not, man, I was doing roofing and construction, so I made a lot of money off of insurances.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I started building for a semi-NBA pro player, you know what I'm saying, on East Crockett. So
Okay.
this is back in 2016. So a lot of you realtors wasn't even realtors, man. So this is way back then. So
Yeah.
I was building for over there on East Crockett and shit in Potomac Street. This is on the
Okay.
east side.
Okay. So you were doing roofing for insurance, selling roof jobs?
No, so I was still independent, but how I got my money was from the insurances. So I'm the guy walking around door knocking, but like, hello, how you doing? This is Starling's Roofing and Construction.
Yeah.
You know, you mind if I get on top of your roof? It's gonna take 5 minutes out of your time, and just to see if I can help you get your roof bought.
Yeah.
They gonna say yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I get on top of the roof to see if they had any wind damage, hail damage, and then we just took it from there.
Okay. So how did you go from that to actually like building a ground up construction?
So I think for me, it just came natural. So when we was doing roofs, what happens when you having leaks in the roof? You know what I'm saying? Insulation get fucked up, drywall started falling down. So we went from top to bottom. And then, you know what I'm saying? It just transpired to building houses.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it happened.
Man, I actually aspire to be a developer as well.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
so a lot of these questions are coming from me.
Yeah, let them boys know that, man. You say you try to get the game from Starling. I appreciate that shit, man. At least you able to ask me as a man.
Yeah,
You
man.
ain't no hater and shit, so that's what's up.
That's one thing about me, bro. I never been a hater.
Yeah, I see that.
I've always come humble.
Yeah.
The humble don't stumble.
Yeah.
Because like everything, I promise, man. I always tell people this: where I've got to in life is all by grace.
Yeah.
By grace, bro. I don't even feel like I deserve it. Almost like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I bust my ass.
Yeah.
And I bust my ass for a long time, but I ain't never burned nobody.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never switched sides on
Yeah.
nobody. I ain't never did none of that.
Yeah.
I always kept it cool.
Yeah.
And I always came from a place of like humility.
Yeah.
Like I'm not scared to tell somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
You
for
know what I
sure.
mean? And
Man,
that's-
I was that kid, bro, that used to raise his hand in the back of the classroom, but like, man, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, like, and I feel like, guys, if you're watching this, don't ever let your pride get in the way of nothing. Like
Yeah.
because that's where your pride will come in. Like, I don't know, but I don't want to ask him because I'm gonna look like I'm
Yeah.
less than or something.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
It's okay to ask for help, man. So whoever was watching this stuff, and you know what I'm saying, they want to be in JR's position or my position, it's okay to say you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you need help, because along my way, I asked for a lot of people for help, and there's a lot of people that deny me, but it's cool though, so.
facts.
Yeah.
Same, guys, same. I'm not here without the help of A lot of people.
Yeah, man. Shout
A
out
lot.
to the people, the camera crew. They pretty live, man. So you know what I'm saying?
So man, getting into it, like being a minority developer,
Right.
You know, what do you like? It's kind of like I would say like there's a certain like there could be gatekeepers because it's like
Yeah.
an old school people with money type
For sure.
like because you can't just get into that.
It's the good old boys. It's the good old boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So tell me about that, man. What are the challenges of being a minority coming from the bottom trying to learn this trade?
Yeah. So I want to say the biggest obstacle is you know what I'm saying? They look down on you. You know what I'm saying? But now they got to look up. So you know what I'm saying? We here. So I think for me, it just, you know, just being authentic, just being yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time when motherfuckers see me, they think I'm a pro athlete or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah, like so I could see that, man. No, but like just being 100%, like, cause we all like, let's be real, like it's old money.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like they hide it from everybody. They don't want everybody to get in the game.
Right.
But social media is changing that.
Yeah, it's changing.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to boys like you know what I'm saying? Giving people like myself a platform to really, you know what I'm saying, to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I first came in the game, man, I got fucked over. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to run game on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, selling me stuff for double. You feel me? And I was just happy to be in that position. So, you know, I wasn't looking at it from every aspect. I wasn't. I was just happy to say, you know what? I'm about to build a Starling home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to be somebody my kids can be proud of, my mom can be proud of. So I wasn't looking at it, but now I'm very analytical and stuff. You know, who am I doing business with? You know what I'm saying? What's their background? You know what I'm saying? You know, how many people they help? How many people they done wrong?
I could see that. So like I said, so coming back from that, like, have you ever? What are some situations where you felt like people were, you know, gatekeeping in this business?
Man, they gatekeep a lot of they gatekeep a lot of shit. Like the information that I know, blow your fucking mind. So I would say a lot of people gatekeep as far as information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They try to hold with information on who they know. You know, when I was trying to get the capital for this bank, I mean, not for this. When I was trying to get the capital for the Hackberry project,
Yeah.
a lot of people was trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, I'll do this, but I want half your shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, fuck that.
Damn. Okay.
You know, I'm a rock out independently. So that's what I stood on.
Got you. So give me a second.
Shout out to my bank out of Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? He believed in me. So, you know what I mean? He told me straight up, Starling, I love what you doing and be independent, bro.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting? I remember we were talking one time and you were talking about going to a what is it called? Like a city meeting. What was it called?
Yeah, so like city council.
City
and stuff.
council. There you go.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that?
Man, believe it or not, shout out to Anthony Pitts, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a Chicago native too, man. And so he kind of gave me some gems, you know what I'm saying? He was working with a developer out of Chicago called Jacob the Builder. And he no longer here, you know what I'm saying? He passed away in a car accident, but he was pretty much telling me how he was getting, you know what I'm saying, funding from government funding for I'm saying promissory zones. Same shit that Nipsey was talking about. That's what I'm doing in my city.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Promissory zones. It's called TIF. Terrorist funding.
Can you go a little bit into detail on that? Like what that is?
So you gotta, for instance, like my lot that I got on 412 Hackberry, it's from 1836. Goddamn David Crockett, you know what I'm saying? Jim Bowie, you know what I'm saying? It's virgin land. It's virgin land.
Yeah.
So the fact that I got virgin land from 1836,
that's wild.
this is down in the city. This shit ain't been touched. There ain't no electricity, there ain't no sewer.
Damn.
So we about to you know, redo all that. So that's public improvement. So you're bringing value to the city.
Nice.
So when you go to Denver Heights, you know, the average income over there is probably like 30K, 25K.
Yeah.
But the people that are buying my houses are doctors and lawyers. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's bringing a balance to the community. So when restaurants and you know, other businesses, they're gonna do a analysis report. What type of income is in there? So it's really gonna drive more businesses and more restaurants to that area.
Nice. So like when you bring them like you're saying a very historic lot, you're saying they're offering you incentives or something like that? Or?
Yeah, it's for public improvement.
Okay. And so what kind of like incentives are they able to give you?
Man, they can give you a lot of shit, bro. They can give you a lot. You know, it's for curb appeal, for landscaping, for water, for sewer lines.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying like they give that to you?
Yeah, they
Like-
got. I mean, because you bringing value to the city.
So like the city will cut you a check?
I mean, they'll reimburse you. They ain't gonna cut you no check, but you still gotta go in front of the TERS board. They gotta accept you. You still gotta go in front of the city council. and they got to agree to you.
Man, this is really interesting. I
Yes,
didn't know
sir.
none of this.
Yes, sir.
So give me an example of, like you said, curb appeal.
Yeah, curb appeal. So we're talking about like driveways. We're talking about landscape. We're talking about monuments. So if you go to 412 South Hag, shout out to all the realtors watching this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the MLS, you type in 412 South Hagberry, on the renderings, you're going to see Starling's Estates, and you're going to see 412. That's a monument.
That's fire.
That's real shit, though.
Okay, so like how much? Okay, let's just say, what are you gonna build on 412 South Hagberry?
So for 412 South Hagberry, I'm bringing some townhomes. You know what I'm saying? Some 4-story townhomes, and we coming with a real strong architect approach. Real something real players, something really different.
Okay, so give me an example, like for the viewers, shit, for me.
Yeah.
Let's just say, okay, you come across a lot on 412 South Hackberry,
Mm-hmm.
right? First of all, how do you determine the price
Well, that's the thing, man. So
of the lot?
right, so it's really me. We building art, bro. I'm a fucking artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate when motherfuckers try to put labels and shit. I'm really an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come with like something that I will want to live in, or something that I would want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is bigger than you and me. You know what I'm saying? This is for the little kids that live in the community. When they get off of school, bro, they're gonna walk past that shit, my nigga. They're gonna be like, man, that's my house. I want something like that.
Yeah.
So this is for the young boys and girls, man.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Okay, so like you're looking at the lot, like just how do you determine the pricing though?
On the lot?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy because I overpaid on my lot.
Yeah.
But I already knew the direction that, what I'm saying, I already knew, like, it was Dumbo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let's be real, man. I overpaid for that lot, bro. And I'm cool with it because
But why do you think you overpaid? Like what they're selling for per square foot now?
no, so like for instance, like I was one of the first ones to buy lots over there in Denver Heights. Nobody was over there. The only person over there was probably Terramark. Nobody. And I mean nobody. You feel me? And so I knew, like I just knew what I was ahead of my time. I was ahead of my time, like even with my designs. I'm still ahead of my time. And there's developers over there that I gave my designs to say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Build something like that because you got the money and I didn't get the money.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to see this happen. I want to see what I want to bring this to light. And I did that, bro, because I wanted them to, I created the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only difference is Terramark, they have investors, you know what I'm saying? They're from Houston and they had a lot of money behind them. But I was independent. So it took me a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when people talk about taking them stairs, I really did that shit. And I'm cool with that because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I can look at my boys and be like, nigga, we did that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
So like, but actually, like, is there a way to like calculate the price though?
There is a way to calculate the price. You know what I'm saying? I think the price is something somebody's willing to pay for it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's something that's willing to pay for it.
Like,
So-
like if I go buy it, right? The way I would look at it is I'm gonna see what are prices, what are lots going for in the neighborhood, right?
well, it's not even just that because once you get a lot, you can rezone it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you could turn it into an IDZ where you don't have no limitations on setbacks.
and then all of a sudden you just double, triple, quadruple.
Bro,
the
you could
lot,
build
right?
you could get a regular lot, change the zoning to it, you know what I'm saying, and build a multi-family unit on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you're looking at it though, it's kind of a gamble, right? Because it's got to get approved.
Yes and no. You know what I'm saying? It has to make sense though, bro.
Yeah, like you can't just build a multifamily and
Right.
rezone to IDZ in the middle of a neighborhood.
Right,
It has
right.
to be like stuff around it, right?
So what I would suggest somebody that would do is go down to the city and see if this lot is if it's in a promissory zone.
Okay.
If it's in a promissory zone, they're gonna be a little bit more lenient with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to bring value to the community.
Gotcha. So that's one thing for me. So, because basically when building, zoning is everything, right?
For sure.
So, does being a part of city council, like, and being a part of the city, does that have a lot to do with it? Or
I think yes and no. You know what I'm saying? So
is it knowing the right people,
man,
kind of?
it's always knowing the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know the right, like there's a lot of gatekeepers in there.
So do you think as a aspiring, let's just say one of the viewers is an aspiring developer,
Right.
in order to be a successful developer,
Right.
would you say that's important to be really involved in the city, start being part of city council, stuff like that?
I would say to be a successful developer, man, there's a lot of ways, but I would say it's very big that you be active with the community, you know what I'm saying? And you bringing value to the community.
Yeah.
You got to bring value.
Right.
And so,
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of like that's kind of an open-ended question. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is success?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people might say some people might say money. Some people might say happiness or
Right,
peace.
right. Yeah. So like if you were let's just say Anthony was starting all over today.
Yeah.
But knowing all that you know.
Yeah.
Like what are like the most
the most important thing is building a team around you. You know what I'm saying? And building a team around you that want to see you win. That want to see you win, bro. Because a lot of people, you might think they for you, but they not really for you.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They not, bro, for real.
And when you're developing, what does your team look like?
What my team is with my civil engineers, my architects, my realtors, and shit, my loved ones.
Well, but what'd you say? Your civil engineers?
Yeah, civil engineers.
What? Oh, civil engineers.
Yeah, civil engineers, structural engineers. You know what I'm saying? We got mechanical engineers,
Okay, so you got to remember, like, you're already in the game.
Yeah.
So we don't know none of this.
Yeah,
so let's dumb it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so but this is real good. This is real good. So let's just say, what is the job of a civil engineer? What does he do?
The civil engineer, he's going to be dealing with curve appeal. You know what I'm saying? What's underneath the ground.
Okay.
You make sure there's the sewer lines. Pretty much everything that has to do with the dirt.
So they call that like horizontal development, right? Like the land,
right?
Making sure that's all right,
right. And then the structural engineers, they're gonna deal with the structural
building up.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure that this building's gonna be around 100 years from now. So.
Gotcha. Okay, that actually clarified a lot for me.
Yeah.
So you need your civil engineers to develop the land correctly and make sure you could build what you want to build.
Right.
And then the structural engineers are the ones that design up.
Right. So the civil engineers, they deal with platting and stuff.
That's like architects and stuff like that. Or are they both architects?
No, they're not both architects. Civil is a civil engineer. Like, for instance, civil engineers, they're the ones that do the highways. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that do the roads and shit, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So where do you find these people?
Man, just relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no different from, how you find your wholesale deals. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just relationships, word of mouth, and, being around the right people.
Gotcha. So you need your civil engineer, your structural engineer. What else did you say?
So you need your civil engineers. You need your structural engineers. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing new construction, that's right there.
Right there.
Yeah. When you start doing it like subdivisions, then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's the same thing, right?
But on the next level.
The next level. Gotcha. Yeah. So I've seen some of your houses, man. They're nice.
Yeah,
they're just way different.
Yeah.
Like,
And I haven't even, the thing about it, I ain't even built these hoes yet. When you talking about it, you feel me? Like, that's the beauty behind it, because it's bringing something totally different. You know what I'm saying? The city ain't never seen no shit like this.
Yeah. So when you're designing a new build, is it just all comes from your imagination?
Yeah.
Like you literally just draw it out with a pen.
Yeah,
and
like
a
I'll
paper.
draw it out, or I'll see something and I'm like, man, I gotta do some shit like that. For instance, I know y'all, whoever's watching this, y'all probably gonna jock this too, but I just want to say it on the record. We gonna put glass hallways in here, bro.
glass hallways?
Yeah, glass hallways.
That's
so
crazy.
On the third floor, you can look down and be like, man, that's some dope shit. Look at that.
All the way down to the first floor?
Not all the way down to the first floor, but to the second floor.
Okay.
Where the kitchen's gonna be. But you could just it's just cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope.
Okay, so like let's just say I want to build a crazy house from my imagination. Who do I need help with me to bring that to life?
Well, you would need a designer, and then you would need a good architect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not able to design, then you need a designer and a good architect. I'm able to design, so I just sit down with my architects.
So you design all your homes, you sit down with your architect, and he builds it out for you on paper?
Yeah. So I'm
That's
sitting
awesome.
down with him, you know what I'm saying? And be like, man, I don't like the way we need to open that hallway. So for instance, like me on my staircases on 412 South Hagberry, like we're gonna be doing 4 feet wide staircases. I want to feel like I'm walking down these holes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So man, like I know you got a lot of energy for this.
Yeah.
So like
I'm passionate about this shit and I'm excited about it, man. And whoever threw dirt on my name, y'all got to pick y'all flowers.
Dang, so you got some haters in the industry?
I mean, I think a lot of if you're doing something good, you always gonna have haters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. But as long as you got to keep your mind right,
For sure.
and move with good intentions, it don't really matter.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I always say you give what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, you get what you give. You're a hater, you can get hate.
Yeah.
You give love, you're gonna get love.
Yeah.
But when you're doing something right and you're trailblazing, there's always gonna be people who hate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Trailblazing.
So I really appreciate like what you're doing right now, because right now there's not like a lot of information of how, like, I'm trying to get, like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to give them like real steps.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I want somebody to be able to watch this podcast and be like, man, I'm this much closer to go buying a lot and building something.
For sure.
Right? I got some plans on my desk. I still haven't built, but I got a little piece of land. But it's like, no, I don't really want to build this. It's like I don't know. They don't feel like, it's just like a box. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I want to build something spectacular. Like, I want people to drive by and that's the gym of the neighborhood, you know? For sure. Is that the way you think?
Yeah, that's how I think, man. That's how I view things. Like, I just want to feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So when you all your properties, they sell more than any other property in the neighborhood?
I wouldn't say that, man, because I'm still early off in my career. You know what I'm saying? I'm still at a big pivotal point in my career. You know what I'm saying? This is really my launching pad. You heard of Willy Wonka? Nigga, this is my Willy Wonka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just different, man. When you independent, it's different. You know, I don't have nobody over me giving me no money and telling me to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is all me. This is all me, man. So I believe in myself, bro.
So do you think the most difficult part of all this is raising the capital?
Man, it's really getting the capital and sacrificing. I mean, because think about it. How many people you know that's my age that closed a $2 million deal independently?
Yeah.
Not many.
Not many.
Exactly. So, I did that. So for me, it's harder, bro. It's real hard. This shit is not easy, man. And that's the thing, man. Everybody wants to look down on people and instead of really trying to help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we need more motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that's really willing to help people, you know?
Right. And that's what we're trying to do right here with this show. So, like raising capital.
Yes.
Like how do you raise capital?
Well, the thing is, man. So, for instance, like I can name a shitload of banks that turned me down.
Yeah.
I can name.
Why'd they turn you down?
It just, man. They said I didn't have enough HUD docs.
HUD docs, like proven builds or something.
Yeah, like for instance, like a lot of the big builders that I work for, you know what I'm saying, that's in my city, I wasn't on the HUD. You see what I'm saying? Knowing damn well I'm the one building the shit, but I'm not on the hood. So if you're a real estate investor or you're a developer, you're a home builder, you got to be on HUDs. So you got to make sure you're on the HUDs. That's first and foremost.
As the
builder.
I got you. So they just want to see like a proven track record.
Yeah, but they're gonna verify. They're gonna do their homework, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the bank out of Chicago, shout out to Phil, man. You know what I'm saying? He knew like. He said, man, you know what I'm saying? You next level. He told me straight up, you the one. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go there. So,
dang. So now that you're doing like a $2 million build.
Yeah, this is a $2 million build as a contractor. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can't wait to see it, bro. Have you broken ground yet?
Nah, so that's crazy you said that because my plans are in the city. I'm waiting for them to get approved. So every day I'm up there like, man, y'all, we good? Like,
as soon as they approve, you're breaking ground.
Yeah, as soon as we approve, we're going to do a groundbreaking ceremony. I'm going to have all my kids out there. You know what I'm saying? My nieces and nephew with hard hats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man. Yeah. We're going to be a part of that. Guys,
yeah, for sure.
If y'all want to see this $2 million downtown east side.
No, it's a $3.4 million project.
3 point. Sheesh.
Yeah.
If y'all want to see this, guys, y'all want to see us do a vlog on this, drop a comment, put new development. Yeah. If we get 20 comments, we'll do a vlog on it.
Yeah, for sure. Independent, though. So it's really important to make sure you're on the HUDs, man. Because if you're not on the HUDs, chances are you're not going to get no financing.
Okay, so let's just say, you made a way though. You ain't quitting. You got your $2 million loan.
Yeah.
So after this though, it's a wrap though. Now that's in your portfolio.
Yeah, for sure. So after this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have access to like 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more. So
wow.
Yeah.
So you're talking big dog plays.
Yeah. I'm in real life though. You know what I'm saying? So this is public records.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Awesome, bro. I'm really proud.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for that. So first of all, like
didn't give up,
man. Let's talk about that though, because we all go through it. Yeah. Because like I'm sure like you faced a lot of
I could have went to go partner with anybody and just to get the quick bag.
Yeah.
But I won't have no control, no destination. I will have to consult to somebody. Say, man, you sure you want to do this or
yeah.
You know, now I'm just like, man, I'll do what the fuck I want to do.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, man? Like, why do some people not be able to hold on to that? What's the difference,
bro? You know what it is? Some people don't have no passion. You know what I'm saying? They not sticking to the script. They're so quick to just chase the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're so quick to just take any favor that comes their way, and they're not sticking to who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like I stand on like principles, respect, and morals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm trying to build generations of wealth.
Right. Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a hard road, man. Like, because, like, we're the ones changing everything for our families.
For sure.
Like, there wasn't no one before us.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're the ones, like, setting the bar.
Yeah.
And after this, like, our people are going to be like, damn, that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Like, somebody did it for us.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And we're kind of just changing mindsets of
Yes.
people. And then now we got social media for us to be able to have a platform to speak for ourselves and our communities and people that look like us, that look up to us.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to that.
So it's super important that we inspire and we
Yes.
give back to our community.
Right.
You know? Like for some people that are watching, man, and let's just say that they want to be like us, man. They want to be the ones changing it for their families.
Yeah. You got to sacrifice for a good 3 to 5 years, bro. Going broke. You know what I'm saying? Ubering everywhere, doing what you got to do to get by. You know what I'm saying? It's not what's on you. It's what's in you.
And it might take longer than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might take long. I was dead broke for a long time with the vision.
But people don't talk about that, though. You know what I'm saying? If everybody winning, who's losing?
Right. And also, don't let social media fool you, because there's a lot of fake like shit going on that looks cool
for sure,
but they ain't really doing shit. See, if they're on my show though, I gotta make sure they're certified.
Right.
So I'm doing that research for you. All right. You ain't got no gurus on my shit.
Yeah, real shit.
So I do wholesaling.
Right.
So wholesaling, I'm getting paid every week.
Right.
Every 2 weeks, every month, right?
Right.
It's my like
that's
my
your
source of income, right? And so I'm like, man, as a developer, I know these plays take a year minimum, right?
Yeah,
like 6 months minimum, right? Right. So how do you like stay afloat during that process?
So for me, like when I close my construction deal, when I close that, you know what I'm saying, at the escrow, my money's already in there because I pay myself to build my own houses.
Gotcha.
So every draw I get, I'm getting paid.
So like,
all this leg work that I'm dealing with the city,
yeah,
I pay myself to do that shit.
So when you get your loan, a part of that's yours already.
Yeah, it's already mine. Okay. Yeah.
So that's like your.
So I get paid on the front end, the back end, and through the process.
But the back end's when you get the real bag, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's when you get the lump sum?
Yeah, the lump sum.
Okay, that's interesting. See, I always wondered that. Like, man, how do you like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so obviously.
Because I'm a contractor too.
You're the contractor at GC.
I might as well be. I was a contractor for other builders.
So you're just getting paid the whole process?
Yeah, through the whole process.
So is that the way they work when they do like big developments too?
Nah, because big developments, you got to take in mind, man, a lot of these boys, they don't look like you and me. You know what I'm saying? So they probably trust funds babies.
Oh, they already got money.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So they probably don't even know what I know. They just probably in that position because their daddy put them in that position.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I actually got my shit out the mud. So I actually know how to swing that hammer.
Love that shit. Me too. Hey, but you know what? It's like, but that actually gives us an advantage.
Yeah, it do, because we willing to get dirty, man. We willing to get dirty, man. So
like, just imagine though, like how soft they are though compared to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you get into trouble, like you know how to swim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like I gotta look for help. Like
for sure.
Who's got the lifeguard?
Yeah.
So it's actually a good position to be in.
Yeah.
It's like a circle, right? It's like there's that one, but it's like there's that one in the family, right? Okay, that's us. We change it. But then we're going to get good, and then we're going to have a little spoiled kid. Yeah. And then he's going to have to fuck it up to make another one of us one day. Sure. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like a little circle, I think. But I'm going to raise my kid tough. Fuck that. Yeah. My kid ain't going to be no bitch.
Yeah, my kids they real solid, man. Shout out to Denzel Maxwell. Hold on.
He ain't going to get no handouts, my kids. I'm going to tell him go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, okay, so... I want to know something. So you got it, man. Like you're doing all this on your own. You're figuring this game out. Yeah. And you're a young man. You're 34 years old. You got 30 years ahead of you, easy of prime.
For sure.
Right. And I heard as a businessman, you don't even hit your prime till you're like in your 40s and 50s.
That's real shit, man.
Because we're still figuring. At least if you're just starting from nothing, right? Because there's a lot of us. There's a lot of stuff to figure out, right?
Facts.
Accounting and attorneys,
lawyers,
CPAs. Like we don't know this. Like we have to figure this shit out.
Right.
So what are some of the things that you've learned that in your career so far that they don't teach us in school, but that's very important?
I would say government relationships.
Government relationships.
Yeah, I would say dealing with like city council.
Dang, I haven't even figured that one out yet.
Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game, man. So that's what I'm going after.
So that's like the power of relationships.
Yeah, power of relationships, because you bringing value to your city.
Yeah,
I'm bringing value to the city of San Antonio, man, and they gotta respect that.
And and they have a lot of power.
Yeah, of course they do because they got a lot of money. You know,
They have all the city's money,
for sure.
and they got the power to
And they
say
got
yes or no.
Facts.
Dang, that's crazy. I'm really intrigued right now, man.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to learn this stuff. How did you
Yeah.
get into it? Like, like, were you forced to get into like talking with these people, or did you kind of just
Nah,
have
it was
like,
an old school. Shout out to Anthony Pierce, man, from Chicago, man. He kind of schooled me on it. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? He said, man, look, youngster, this how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He was like, man, they got government funding, you know what I'm saying, for young developers like you that are, you know what I'm saying, bringing value to the community.
really,
Yeah.
man.
Talking about big money.
See, like me, guys, you need to be like, I'm an action taker.
Yeah.
Like, you probably gonna see me at city council next Thursday
Yeah.
with a suit and a tie.
Yeah.
But that's how you gotta be.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I recommend any young entrepreneur that's a business person, man, go into city council, bro. Just sit there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta know nobody. Just go in there, sit in there, and just listen. Just listen, man. See what they talking about. What is the you know what I'm saying? What does the city want? You know, and just soak it up.
But that's it's kind of like if you want to be a developer, though, right?
I mean, I think that's for anybody, man. I think that's for anybody, bro. I think that's for anybody with some sense.
Yeah. So you're gonna go next Thursday?
I mean, if you want to go next Thursday, I'll go with you.
I want to
bro.
go next Thursday.
Okay, we're gonna make that happen then.
All right. We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna be in city council. I promise that.
Yeah.
I just applied for the San Antonio Austin Corridor Development Team Council.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get on that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
So-
a good thing. That's a good look, JR.
So guys, just like I would say, if you're watching this and you made it this far into the podcast, I would say your chances of success went up.
Yeah.
And you're probably like at 50%, because 50% of it is the knowledge, but nah. Yeah, I would say
It is-
50%
it is
is the knowledge,
knowledge.
but 50% is the action.
Yeah, you gotta take action, man.
You could be the most big-headed motherfucker with all the knowledge in the world, but if
Yeah.
you don't swing that hammer or
Yeah.
make that phone call,
Yeah,
your
you
ass
know.
is the same as when you didn't know the knowledge.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference between someone that knows how to read and someone that doesn't?
Yeah.
Reading. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't
Yeah.
read, you're the same as somebody that didn't know how.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Shout out to Miss King, man. She's my teacher in high school, man. She actually really worked with me on my reading, man. So shout out to Miss King, man.
You're a big reader?
No, not really, man. Not really. But I just want to say shout out to her because she helped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm a big reader, man. So I read my first book at 29 years old.
Okay.
So, you know, I wasn't a reader before that, but once I read, I was like, yo, this shit just changed my trajectory.
Right.
And I started reading all these books, bro. Now, like, I promise, I don't, unless I'm with friends or something, I don't even listen to music.
Yeah. You don't listen to music?
All I listen to is audiobooks and podcasts.
Okay.
I
That's
don't-
what's up. That's what's up. I like to listen to both. I listen to
Well, yeah, it gets a little, but I mean, like, tonight it's Friday right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some drinks later. I ain't gonna be
Yeah.
listening to a fucking audiobook.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like, I would say about
Who you listening to right now? Who you listening to?
what podcasts?
No,
Book?
music wise.
Oh man, I like hip hop. I like rap. I like the new
Yeah.
Travis Scott that came out.
Okay.
I like Drake's about to drop something.
Yeah.
I like a lot of types of music though. I like
Okay.
country music. Y'all probably don't know that.
Okay.
I like Spanish music. I like Peso Pluma. I like
Yeah.
Fuerza Regida. I like all
Yeah.
that. What do you like?
I like hip hop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yep.
But on the book I'm on, I'm gonna recommend y'all a book because it's crazy. It's called it's by Joe Dispenza.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I forgot the name of the book. Let me get it real quick for y'all real quick. It's like a 15-hour book, but damn, it's changing my world. It's called Becoming Supernatural.
Yeah.
And it talks about energy.
Yeah.
And like, it's crazy, bro. It's deep. It's like basically how you change you.
Right.
Like, cause like we're all us because of our experiences in our past.
Right.
Made us who we are. But you can change all that. You
Yeah.
can level up over that.
For sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're operating on a higher frequency.
Right. Because everything's energy and stuff. But
Yeah.
anyways, that's a little too deep. We're
That
talking about.
that ain't too deep. Those are what I'm saying. I'm swimming in emotions. So yeah, it
There
ain't
you
too
go.
deep.
Well, but today we're talking about developments.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have another podcast with you on that.
Okay.
But that's a whole nother thing over there.
Yeah.
So, man, how important is credit when building houses?
I think credit's everything, man. You know, in our community,
They don't teach us
they
that.
don't teach us that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us that, man. So it's all about, you know, you got to have trade lines too.
Okay, what is
They
that?
want- Like trade line is something that you purchase, you know what I'm saying? And you have a good, you know what I'm saying? It goes on your trade line. So for instance, like your truck, right? Once your truck pays off, you know, if it's not paid off, it's probably paid off. You got that trade line. You know what I'm saying?
So is
you
it
can
dumb to buy shit cash?
Honestly, I think so. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before.
So it's better to get loans?
I mean, it depends because you gotta build a trade line. You know what I'm saying? They want to see a paper trail. You know what I'm saying? The banks, they want you to fuck up. That's the thing. They want you to fuck up.
Damn.
So it's good to have you know what I'm saying? It's good to get trade lines.
So not using credit is bad. Like not using your credit, like not having things on debt. That's not good.
No, you got good debt and you got bad debt. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a balance. So I would say.
So what's bad debt? Like is a car a bad debt?
Yeah, if it's not making you money.
So house ain't making you no money either.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Then
You got to have a house and a car.
That's facts. That's facts. But I would say this though. If you have a house and it's not generating you no money, right? And you don't got a lot of equity, I mean, that's
not a good play.
That's not a good play. You know what I'm saying? You want to at least if you get something, you want to at least better walk in 5 years from now and it has some kind of equity.
Facts. So that, actually I just hopped on that train of thoughts because I have a house and it ain't making me no money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how much can I make off this shit off Airbnb? It has a pool, big ass house like by SeaWorld, Fisk, Texas, like that kind of area. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put it and I'm gonna make the money I'm gonna make from Airbnb on that's gonna pay for the mortgage and my new apartment.
Right.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then just have them get my equity.
For sure.
Give me more equity. So,
yeah, that'll work. That'll be a good play for you.
Yeah, so I just jumped on that. But I didn't see that's interesting because I didn't know about that. What you were saying, like, so you at least no credit or like nothing on debt is not good either because you don't have no paper trail.
Yeah, you got no paper trail. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna give you no $2 million if you ain't got no paper trail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And so, what are other factors when borrowing money?
Man, you gotta have liquid.
You gotta have liquid.
You gotta have an asset.
You gotta have assets.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta have a good relationships. You gotta have good relationships. And they gotta be able to feel comfortable with you. It's really a partnership. You know what I'm saying? They you know.
Yeah.
That when you dealing with money like that, and that's probably like in our reality, I'm a developer, but I'm still up and coming. You know what I'm saying? There's boys out here that's doing stupid numbers.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Like 50 million, 100 million. You know what I'm saying?
A year?
Bro, on big projects. There's developers out here that are doing stupid projects.
Oh my God. Here, wait together. We don't even, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, for real?
Yeah, it's like that.
But those are big companies.
Yeah, those are big companies.
You talking 50 million, 100 million, bro.
Yeah, there's developers out here that do that. Yeah.
And like, are they huge companies?
I mean, shit. Yeah, you would think, right? Shit.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They ain't no little private companies, right?
No, not private companies. No.
They're like traded and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say no. Some of them are private, man. Some of them are private. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not public.
Man, that's crazy. Like one thing I want to do, man, is I want to be a developer and I want to help develop the San Antonio Austin corridor.
Right.
Because I feel like one day we're gonna be like DFW.
For sure.
Right. It's like on a crash collision course. Like if you
that's
look at the
direction
data,
we're going. Right.
Yeah, and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So that's why I actually just applied for that thing, the San Antonio Austin Corridor Council.
Right.
I really want to. I'm really interested, man.
Yeah.
Because I think there's gonna be some like major plays getting done here. There'll probably be like some MLB, NFL action in between there because both cities can support that.
Right.
Have you heard about the Spurs? They're actually talking about building a brand new arena and baseball field downtown.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Where would they build it? They had to knock down the Alamo Dome or something.
Man, if they do, boy, say whoever purchases my shit, that shit about to be worth by at least 1.5 each unit if they do that, because I'm right behind the Alamo Dome.
Damn. So you think right now, what do you think is like the best area to develop in the city right now?
Honestly,
yeah,
downtown on the east side.
Downtown on the east side?
Man, that's the hub, that's the mecca.
Do you think the closer you get to 35?
I would say, man,
or 37, my bad.
No, I would say all downtown, man. All downtown. All on the main, all along Hackberry.
All along Hackberry?
All along Hackberry.
Just buy as much as you can.
Bro, listen. Man, that Hackberry is where it's at, G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, guys, I'm dropping gems over here. I'm
like,
just dropping wealth.
Like, for real. Like, really, the reason why I say that is because you got a direct view to the downtown. You got a direct view. Mm-hmm. Nobody's really over there like that. Now they are. You know what I'm saying? Now there's a lot of developers over there.
Yeah. What about the west side, though? How come the west side don't get no love? You got the jail over there.
No, it's not that.
Is it the development?
It's a different culture. It's a poverty mind frame. So listen.
But so is the east side.
Yeah, but the east side if you, man, man, if you was going up, if you was over there back in 2015, 2012, and you say, look, I'm gonna give you 30 G's, nigga, they gonna sell their house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The West Side, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean? There's, you know what I'm saying? There's still blacks and Mexicans over there, but them older Mexican people, they ain't selling their shit. They not selling that shit. They gonna die behind their shit.
It's more like a culture thing.
It's a culture thing, bro.
They can get buried in the backyard.
Yeah, like shit. Yeah, we go like we ain't,
and that's facts.
We ain't selling nothing.
That's
you
facts. That's facts.
Real shit, bro. So
yeah, no, that's facts.
It's just a culture thing, man. And you know, and it sucks that I could talk about it because I'm both. I'm biracial, but you know what I'm saying. As people, we got to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And
there's a lot of pride in the West Side.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's rooted. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
And but also, is it like the civil part of it? Because I feel like the streets are kind of like close to downtown. The West Side, like little alley streets.
That's how it is on the East Side. Those are the oldest parts. Well, East Side is the oldest part. But
I feel like the East Side though, they got like the wide streets and
stuff.
Nah.
I just told you my lot's from 1836, dog.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like the lot, the
that's
streets are
Jim Bowie, David Crockett and shit back in the Alamo and shit.
Motherfuckers got hit with muskets and shit.
Like right bow and arrows and shit.
So you don't see the development on the West Side coming?
I do, man. I think, man.
Over time, it has to, right?
It has to, bro. But it just the motherfuckers ain't selling shit. They're gonna die behind their shit.
So it's gonna wait to the new generation, like when their kids get it.
I would think so.
Okay.
I would think so, man. It's just like the culture, man. A lot of these people, they got money, right? Their kids, they're inspired by the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So times change.
So the smart money's on the East Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And also the architecture is different. Like the East Side has that. What do you call it? Like the French style houses.
Right.
What's that called again?
What do you mean?
Like those like the 12-foot ceilings with the man, what's that fucking shit called?
Shit, I don't really see a lot of that over there.
In the East Side?
I don't really see a lot of that over there.
Bro, that's
man.
where it's all at. Like the French style. I forgot what it's called. Like the New Orleans stuff. It looks like the houses are from New Orleans.
I guess they would. I would guess that's what they try to call themselves doing, but I mean, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. You know,
really?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, because like I'm gonna tell you, I never had been to the East Side before I got into real estate.
Really?
Yeah, I went to the East
Let
Side.
me ask you a question, Jr. When did you first get into real estate?
I got into real estate in 2018.
Nigga, I was building houses, man, on East Crockett back in 2017.
No, I was in construction before that, though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing 1,000 square foot remodels, additions right there by Hackberry.
Okay.
Like Burleson.
Yeah.
All that. I got pictures. If you scroll, hey guys, if you go on my Instagram right now, you scroll all the way. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me on roofs with nail guns.
Yeah.
Throwing out rafters. Huh?
You know how to shingle?
Yeah, that shit sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Yeah. That's modern day slavery.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how to do everything, bro. I did it all. I did shingles. I did framing. I did sheetrock. I learned how to do it all, bro. Floors. Okay. Yeah. I did that for 7 years.
Okay.
So I started my first company doing remodeling when I was 23.
Okay.
And
then, same. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went all the way till I was about 27, 28.
Yeah.
But mastering that craft.
Yeah.
So I was doing $100,000 remodels on the East Side when it wasn't even popping yet.
Yeah.
And it was just investors, and I was just doing the work. I was like, I'm trying to save up for a flip.
Yeah.
And one time, this young white dude, man, he was like my age. He was like 27.
What's his name?
Fuck. What's his name? Christopher. Fuck. He has a big. He's a developer, bro. You probably know him. Let me look up his name. I deleted my Instagram because I'm all addicted.
With the hair, what is that? He has a hair.
He's like a real pretty boy.
Okay.
Fuck. What's his name, bro? Damn.
He's helping you.
All right. Give me a second. This is my Instagram? Yeah. You're probably Christopher Gill.
Let me see a picture of him. I got to look at him. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he did some developments, bro. Center City. He's the owner of Center City Development.
Let me see some of his. I don't know that dude.
I think he's trying to do other stuff. I hear some of this shit.
Yeah, he wasn't over there at that time. I didn't see him.
No, I think he was doing remodels. He wasn't doing developments. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
But we probably just edit that shit out the podcast. All right, that's a little weird. And I don't want to name drop people.
Yeah.
So anyways, this young white, I'm going to get back to the point. Just cut out everything but before I say young white dude. Yeah. All right. So there was this young white dude, and I was doing like $100,000 remodel, bro. I was throwing up probably 800 square foot addition. It was a 2-1, a trap house, bro. Shit, I would
Yeah.
rebuild this whole fucking house. But I was already mastering my craft. And he came in one day and he was like, damn, man, this your company? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, damn, you're young, bro. You know how to do all this shit. Like, I usually gotta give 10 subs for this and it's still gonna be more.
Yeah.
Like, you're keeping everything in the house? Like, y'all know how to do it? I was like, yeah, man, I've been doing this for a long time. He goes, damn, well, like, this is crazy, bro. And I was like, nah, hell nah. This is crazy. How you doing $100,000 remodel? You're gonna make 100 bands off this house.
Yeah.
You're the one doing something.
Right,
I go, how
right.
you doing that? And you don't even know how to lift a fucking hammer.
Right.
And he was like, nah, man, you ever heard of private money?
Yeah.
Hard money? I was
Yeah.
like, no. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I started researching. He's like, man, get your license. Start looking at investor brokerages, bro. You find out how to get houses cheap. Because I was like, I want to do this.
Right.
I want to flip houses. And so ever since then, bro, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I ain't never swung a hammer like too much after that, period.
Yeah.
And if y'all want, scroll down all the way down my Instagram. You'll see a little pink house. That's the house.
Yeah.
That was the last house I ever worked on. All facts on this show, baby.
Yeah.
Man, so we're getting down to the end of the show. And I think you're doing a lot of great things, man. And I can see it. You're gonna do something, man.
Right.
I can see it. So like, what do you think your impact? Like, what impact do you hope to make through your real estate projects, like in the community?
Man, for one, growth and development. Also, bringing value to the city with a strong architect approach. Bringing a balance. You know, because there's a lot of stuff out there that looks like so old and outdated, and everybody's kind of, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think the value that I'm gonna bring for the city, man, is it's change. It's change, man.
You're gonna change it up.
Yeah, change it up.
Cool, man. Do you picture like giving back to the community in any way when you get rich as fuck?
Yeah, like of course, man. You know, like you always gotta give back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm giving back too in a different way right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving information, but most importantly, like, you know, I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. You know, just if you out there, man, you a young entrepreneur and you watching this, man, stick to the script. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? You know, dreams do come true. You know, and because I witnessed it, and I would say, if you know, man, I don't even try. Man, look, man, just hold your nuts. Put it like that. Hold your nuts.